Let's talk World of Warcraft Classic.
Someone once said that you can't go home again, but they lacked vision. And a temporal discombobulator.
So this is big. This is the big one. This has me excited for a great many reasons that the original game is coming back, fully supported by Blizzard, and this has been a long road to this point, where we've had Nostalrius and Elysium, and many attempts to replicate the original game that you can't get anywhere else anymore, as Blizzard obviously have moved on. So to see the trailer where it's going back in time featuring Chromie, that we've finally achieved this point, is something to be celebrated, because Blizzard didn't think we wanted this. There's that classic line of you think you do but you don't, but we do, and now we got, and now we're just waiting for them to release it. And so basically the story was, Nostalrius tried to recreate the original. Blizzard decided, well, you know, it's our game, your private server is a bit too big for our liking, we're going to shut you down. But they decided to have talks with them of best how to do this, and which as far as we know fell apart. The code they used were given to Elysium, they started up, and it's still ongoing. But now, as of this BlizzCon, we've now seen that Classic servers are officially supported by Blizzard, probably cost money, probably under the same subscription. I don't think you'll be paying more for this. I don't know how they're fully going to do it, but we'll find out later on when they actually fully go through with their plans. And so basically what now we've got is speculation and the inevitable destruction of all these private servers who try to recreate that, because Blizzard will be officially supporting that. Especially in Australia, because we got Oceanic servers in Warlords of Draenor, and now we get to experience World of Warcraft in a way we never really got to, in that there was so much lag, you really had to know what you were doing ahead of time. Now we can play it that way. And so, for World of Warcraft Classic to be coming out, gives me lots of memories of someone who did play the original game. Back when I was a wee 11-year-old kid. It's been a long time, and some of that original game is some of my best memories in any game I think I've ever had, because it just meant so much that this world was something I'd never done before. I met friends I'm still friends with today from this game, back in the day when I was just a stupid kid. The world was something unlike anything I'd experienced. I didn't actually know what Warcraft was when I bought this. When my dad impulse bought it for me. I had no idea what WoW was. And then I got it, and then, yeah, been a fan ever since. Ever since that one fateful day. And so my biggest memories are, I played a hunter. So anyone who played vanilla as a hunter would know, you bought arrows, you fed your pet, you run out of arrows all the time. You have one less back because you have a quiver. It's like a whole lot of extra effort. However, funny thing is, as much as it felt like kind of got in the way, it felt more like something real in that, because you do need to feed your pets. You don't feed your pets, they die, and you're a horrible pet owner. Shame on you. When my World of Warcraft lions died, when I was 11, I had such an attachment to this lion. We'd gone through months and levels so long together, and then I just ran out of food in the Badlands, and he just legged it. I just lost my little pet. It was quite tragic, really. I was actually quite sad. Very sad. It's like losing your companion, your little buddy. But yeah, and there's also the problem of arrows. You run out of arrows at the worst times. Always the worst times, if you're not very prepared. I never was. So it's always in the middle of Scarlet Monastery, I would yell out, okay, I've run out of arrows, guys. Everyone just rolls her eyes and goes, well, just melee then. Be useless. That's what I did. And there's also, for hunters, the minimum, there's no range. There was range, so if they got too close, you're meleeing it, bring back the old Raptor Strike and Wing Clip. Whereas my brother played a warrior, and it helped him get the Whirlwind Axe. which is another good memory. Like going to Frey Island and doing it. There's just a lot of this is from the Barrens, because you go to Frey Island. You spend a lot of time in the Barrens as Horde. A lot of time. But yeah, that's enough about my personal memories of the game. I am curious how 40-man raids will go in this age. I'm curious how many people are going to play the game. I know they expect a lot of people to have a little touristy look and look at what they had or look what they missed. There'll be the dedicated few, like say RuneScape 07, who love the original and just want that experience again. I'm kind of in the middle. I do think the game was a unique thing with class quests, these big quests to get your mount as a warlock or a paladin. How the world was, it was bigger then. I think that is a problem for a lot of people. When we first played it was new. We know all the zones now. I mean, Cataclysm did change it, so it would be nice to see old Orgrimmar, for instance, Stormwind without the harbour, and to see when Ironforge was actually a big hub. So I'm definitely excited to see this again. I know a lot of people are, a lot of people waiting for this. I'm curious, can't wait for it to come out. So if you missed vanilla, like I do, well, we're in for a treat. We're in for a ride. They've done it. They finally did it. So for some reason, if you enjoyed that little rant on the World of Warcraft vanilla server with all that nostalgia, so much nostalgia everywhere, please like and subscribe. It'd be nice, helps us know if we're doing good. If you didn't like it, dislike, that's up to you. If you didn't like us at all, don't subscribe, don't watch. Sorry we weren't good enough for you. But thank you for watching anyway. Hope to see you next time.